Hi friends, once again I welcome you all at Crack Grade B. In our previous video we have covered part 1 and part 2 of this series, and today we are going to discuss a most important 10 question from economic and social issues. Let's start with this first question. Which of the following statement is not true for the PMEGP Yojana? Your options are: the scheme has now been approved for continuation over the 15th Finance Commission cycle, that is 2021-22 to 2025-26. Outlay for this scheme is 13,554.42 crore. They have increased the maximum project cost from existing 25 lakh to 50 lakhs for manufacturing units. They have increased the maximum project cost from existing 10 lakh to 25 lakh for service units. And this PMEGP applicant under aspirational district and transgenders will be treated as a special category applicants and entitled for higher subsidy. First of all, its answer will be D, because all the options are correct except this. Why? Because government has increased this limit 10 to 20 lakh for service units, not 10 to 25 lakhs. All the options except this option is correct. Which of the following is the implementing agency for this fourth scheme? Your options are Ministry of Commerce, KVIC, National Small Industrial Corporation Limited, National Institute for Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, and the NABARD. Implementing agency for this fourth scheme. Answer is V. It is implemented by the KVIC. Some important point about this fourth scheme: full form is Scheme of Fund for Regeneration of Traditional Industries. Its history is, it was the scheme which was introduced after merging these three schemes, like a scheme for enhancing productivity and competitiveness of khadi industry and artisans, a scheme for product development, design, intervention and packaging, scheme for rural industry services and sector. Its main aim is to provide sustainable employment for traditional industry artisans and rural entrepreneurs. They will also equip artisans for associated cluster with improved skills and capabilities through training and exposure visits. They will also make provision for common facilities and improve tools and equipment for artisans to promote optimum utilization of infrastructure. Nodal agency is this Khadi and Village Industry Commission, and for this cluster, and it is also being assisted by this COIR board for developing this COIR based clusters. So implementing agency is Khadi, Village and Industries Commission. Third question: which of the following is not the component of the Aspire scheme? Friends, whichever schemes I am discussing with you, these all schemes were in news, and mostly this question is based on the Kurukshetra magazine of August 2022. So these schemes were there. I have taken this scheme from there and make some question, and which I am discussing with you. So not the component of Aspire: Mentor Institute, Host Institute, Livelihood Business Incubators, Technology Business Incubators, or none of the above. So friends, first of all, its answer will be D. Why? Because this technology business incubator is not the part of the component of this scheme. Some important point about this scheme: a scheme for promotion of innovation, rural industry and entrepreneurship is known as the Aspire scheme. Launched in 16 March 2015. These are the aim of this scheme. This scheme was launched to set up a network technology center and to set up an incubation center to accelerate entrepreneurship and to promote startup for innovations and entrepreneurship in agro industry. What will happen? They will create a new job and reduce unemployment, promote entrepreneurship culture in India, grassroots economic development at district level, facilitate innovative business solution for unmet social needs, and promote innovation to further strengthen the competitiveness of MSME sectors. Now, what is the new update? This question is based upon the new update of this scheme. First of all, the government has approved this scheme from 2021-22 to 2025-26, and they are giving this 196.47 crore for this scheme. They have reduced the administrative charges from 5% to 4%, and this technology business incubator is not the component of this scheme right now. What is happening? This TBI component under the Aspire scheme has been discontinued due to convergence with the incubation scheme. So when this TBI was approved till 31st March 2021, it will be supported with the financial assistance for the procurement of the plant machinery as per the previous guideline applicable for TBI. Now this is the part of this incubation scheme, so this component has been discontinued for this Aspire scheme. Fourth question, which of the following scheme envisages to facilitate the dream of the aspiring SC, ST and women entrepreneur into reality by supporting their energy and enthusiasm, removing the hurdle from their path? Options: Stand-up scheme, Startup scheme, National SC, ST Hub, Ambedkar Social Innovation Incubation Mission, Workshed scheme for Khadi artisans. This statement is related to which of the following scheme? Answer is A. Under this stand-up scheme, government envisages to facilitate the dream of the aspiring SC, ST and women entrepreneur into reality by supporting their energy and enthusiasm and removing hurdles from their path. Some objective of this scheme: it will promote entrepreneurship among women, SC and ST category persons, provided a loan for greenfield enterprises and manufacturing, services or trading sectors and activities like agriculture. They will facilitate a bank loan between 10 lakh to 1 crore, and from this at least one scheduled caste and scheduled tribe borrower or at least one woman borrower per bank branch of scheduled commercial bank. So this is the main target of this stand-up. So answer is A. Now the Indian IBPO promotion scheme, IBP, is related to which ministry? Agriculture, Animal Husbandry, Ministry of Commerce, Ministry of Electronics and IT and Ministry of Science. Answer is D. This is related to electronic and IT. And some important point about this scheme: this is the Northeast BPO promotion scheme and India IBPO promotion scheme. This scheme is launched by the Ministry of Electronics and IT, and under this they are giving this scheme under the Digital India program, and the scheme provide the financial support in the form of this viability gap funding to eligible companies. What they will do, they will create an employment opportunity for the youth by promoting the IT/ITS industry, particularly by setting up this BPOs and ITs operation in the smaller cities. They will also promote investment in IT sector in order to expand the base of ITS industry and secure balanced regional growth. And this STPI is the nodal agency for implementation of the BPO promotion scheme, and the total budget outlay is 543 crore. And this IBPS and NABPS seek successful establishment of these 300 seats in respect of this BPS operation across the countries. There are some silent features. Under this, financial support of 50% of expenditure, that is CAPEX, capital expenditure, and operational expenditure incurred on permissible item with the ceiling limit of 1 lakh per BPO ITCS seats. There are some special incentives additional with this 1 lakh of rupees. They are giving 5% incentive for employing 50% women, 7.5% incentive employing 75% women, 2%, 4% differently abled people, up to 10% incentive generating employment beyond target, 5% for local entrepreneur, 5% incentive for setting BPO at the location other than safety capital, and they are also providing training incentive for the regular employees. So these are some special additional feature of this scheme. So our question was this IBPS related to Ministry of Electronic and IT. Identify the initiative which has launched to promote the culture of innovation and entrepreneurship in the country was set up in 2016. Innovation and entrepreneurship. Your options are STEP, AIM, Startup India, Make in India or Stand Up India. Friends, its answer is B, Atal Innovation Mission, and it is a flagship initiative of the Government of India and launched in 2016, and its main aim is a holistic approach to ensure creation of problem-solving, innovative mindset in the schools and creating an ecosystem of entrepreneurship in university, research institution and private. So they are running with different names in school, universities and research institution. So all the initiative of aims are currently monitored and managed using this real MIS system. Right. So this aim is the answer because it is related to this promoting a culture of innovation and entrepreneurship in the country, and it was launched or set up in 2016. So how much amount is approved by the Government of India for this RAMP scheme? Friend, try to learn about this scheme because very important and it is a new scheme. You have to identify how much amount is approved by the government. So answer first of all is A, 606245. And some important point about this scheme, it was approved by the Union Cabinet, chaired by the Prime Minister, and full form is Raising and Accelerating MSMEs Performance, and it is a new scheme for the financial year of 2022-23. Its nodal ministry is Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, centrally sector scheme. It is assisted by the World Bank program, and it was formulated on the recommendation of UK Sinha Committee, KV Kamath Committee and Economic Advisory Council to the Prime Minister. Its main aim is to provide MSMEs by improving access to the market and credit, strengthening institutions and governance at the center and state, improving center-state linkages partnership and addressing issues of delay payment and greening MSMEs. So it was launched in 2023, so it is very important. What is the main aim of the capacity building first time MSME export CBFTE scheme? Options are to offer product and service international standard for global market, to augment the export of the MSME product, to support the MSME in making Atmanirbhar, increasing the global presence of the MSMEs, or to decrease the import bill of the MSMEs. Capacity building first time MSME export. Answer is A. Actually, it was launched. This scheme was launched to encourage MSMEs to offer product and services of international standard for the global market. So answer is A. What is doing? He is offering product and services of international standard for the global market. ASEAN portal is related to which one of the following? ASEAN portal. Women entrepreneurship, directory of skilled workforce, startup ecosystem in India, transgender development, child production. ASEAN portal. It was in recently Kurukshetra magazine. So answer is B. It is a directory for skilled workforce, and the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship has launched this Atmanirbhar Bharat Skill Employer Mapping portal, and it has a directory of skilled workforce. Its main objective is to provide a platform that matches supply of skilled workforce with the market demand, and they are facilitating better livelihood opportunities for youth and availability of ready skilled manpower to the employer. It is managed by this National Skill Development Corporation and NSDC under the aegis of ministry, and as on 16/2021, actually it is not very important because this data is not being asked in exam. You have to know when it was launched, what is the related ministry and what are the main objective of this ASEAN portal. So this ASEAN portal provides the matches supply of skilled workforce with the market demand, and it is facilitating both employee and employer. Now this Kumhar Sashakti-karan program is implemented by which one of the following agency? Department of Science, Animal Husbandry and Farmers Welfare, Ministry of Rural, KVIC or NABARD. Kumhar Sashakti-karan program. So friends, answer is D. It is managed by the this Khadi Village Industrial Corporation. And some important point about this scheme. Under this program, the KVICs identify the area where cluster of traditional poultry workers are available and provided them training, electric poultry wheels and other tools like burger, pug mill, etc. So this is managed and implemented by the KVIC. So these were all the questions which I have discussed with you. So thank you and happy learning. पढ़ते रहिए, मेहनत करते रहिए. Next question we will upload today or tomorrow. Okay, thank you.